Hello everyone, our project is R3vly. My name is Julio Fernandez, my teammate is Ozzy Munoz, and our mentor was Dr. Lara.
Our project was motivated by two goals. First, we wanted to build an application that can become a real product, as Revly is meant to solve a real problem for car enthusiasts by bringing community and trust into one platform. Second, we wanted hands-on experience building a production-grade software, which meant thinking about things like security and maintainability throughout the project.
With those motivations in mind, we began looking for problems to solve. We quickly realized that people will always need car services because we rely so heavily on our vehicles. Many people, including myself, prefer to handle their own maintenance or at least attempt repairs before going to a professional, mainly to save money. The challenge, however, is finding reliable information. When searching for guidance, information is often scattered across multiple sources, making it difficult to determine what is accurate and trustworthy. Another problem we identified is on the mechanic side. Mechanics need a way to reach new clients and build visibility for their services.
To solve the problems we identified, we built Revly as a community platform for information and connection, so users can ask questions, share posts, and find vehicle-related information. Through Revly, enthusiasts also have a space to interact around car topics, and mechanics have a way to build trust with potential clients. Instead of just being a forum, the platform gives you posts, profiles, reviews, messaging, and reporting all in one place.
This platform has several potential revenue streams. We could charge mechanics a monthly subscription fee, display advertisements, and offer premium memberships that increase visibility and exposure for mechanics that want to grow their client base.
We designed the platform with real product concerns in mind. Scalability mattered because we wanted the system to support more users over time. Security mattered because the platform handles things like accounts, roles, and private interactions. Maintainability was also important, so we separated the responsibilities between the front end and the back end. And finally, we kept the user interface responsive so the application would feel practical to use as a real product.
Our technology stack includes a front end built with Next.js using the React library and TypeScript. Our backend is developed using Spring Boot, and we use Postgres as our database. For authentication, users can choose between Google OAuth or our own native authentication. We also support real-time messaging using WebSockets and the Stomp messaging protocol. For deployment, we use Docker to containerize all components, and the application is fully self-hosted.
Security was built into several parts of the project, such as user passwords being protected through salting and hashing. Authentication is handled with JWT-based stateless sessions. We also use role-based authorization, which matters because different roles need to not have the same permissions. For deployment, we use HTTPS and SSH key-based authentication, so the system would be closer to what a real deployed project needs.
We chose to self-host our application using a Raspberry Pi as our server, which you can see in the image next to my router and modem. We configured port forwarding to allow secure SSH access to the server. For added security, we disabled password-based authentication and enabled private key authentication only. To make the application accessible through a browser, we used Cloudflare tunnels instead of opening additional ports. This provides HTTPS encryption by default and reduces exposed attack surfaces, improving overall security. With all of those things in mind, we would also like to give a live demonstration. Because we want to remain timely, however, we may not show everything and we may not go into as much detail. To begin our live demonstration, I would like to show you our landing page. This is it, and I'm going rather quickly because I want to remain timely. However, you can go back and pause wherever you would like, but generally the idea here is to give you a feeling for what this application entails. Next, I would like to show you our login and sign up. As I previously mentioned, you can authenticate either with our native implementation or with Google OAuth, and this is what our sign up page looks like. Now, I would like to show you our Explore page. From here, using the search bar, you can search for posts by keyword, you can search by tags, and you can find people. Additionally, you can scroll down the main column to see community posts. To demonstrate our search by keyword functionality, I went ahead and searched for how to change a battery, and I received a number of results. The first of which answers our question and gives us a step-by-step tutorial on how to change a battery. In the comment section, you can see people engaging in conversation. The author of this post is a mechanic, and we know this because we can see a wrench next to his name. I'm currently viewing as a guest, meaning that I have read-only permissions. Because of this, I'm not able to follow and I'm not able to like. If I wanted to do any of these things, I would first need to create an account or log in.
On the profile side, users can view information about other members, such as their bio, their post history, and activity, as well as who they follow and who follows them. From here, I'm able to view and interact with posts the same way you can from the Explorer page. For mechanics, however, profiles become especially important because you can find their business location and reviews. This supports one of our main goals, which is helping users find trustworthy help nearby. Under reviews, users can leave a star rating, write a description, and optionally attach images to support the review. On the back end, we had to store things like the reviewer, the rating, the written content, timestamps, and any uploaded images. We also added rules so that users can only review mechanics, and so a user cannot create multiple reviews to the same mechanic. And here's an example of me leaving a review. From the profile page, users can view the average rating, see the total number of reviews, open the full review list, and edit or delete their own reviews.
To demonstrate our live messaging, I went ahead and logged in as two different users. On the left, I have Chrome, and on the right, I have Brave. As you can see, these users are both in a group chat with previous messages in them. And to demonstrate how quickly messages are actually sent, I will type in hello and click send. And as you saw there, the message was delivered very quickly and in a very responsive way.
Future work, there are several directions we would want to take. For one, a mobile version will make the platform more accessible, especially since car-related answers are often needed away from the computer. We would also want to build a pilot testing team, gather feedback, and improve our user experience based on real users. Beyond that, we would explore marketing strategies and expand support to other automated professionals, not just mechanics.
Lastly, we would like to give a special thank you to Dr. Lara for his mentorship throughout this project. We would also like to thank Professor Page and Dr. Sue for their guidance and for having approved this project.